What's up, guys? Welcome to the premiere of my Fallout 4 LP, where I will be using only my fists to defend myself. So for those of you who'd seen any part of my Fallout 3 LP, you'll know how this is going to go. But for those of you who don't, you may want to listen in while this is going on as to what exactly is going to happen. So, my challenge for what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to be using no weapons to defend myself. Like no guns, no laser rifles, no explosives, not even weaponry. I am going to conquer the wasteland using nothing but my bare hands, which went pretty well the last time I did that in Fallout 3 anyway. But having thought about this, going into a pretty much brand new game, blind and using only my fists to punch everything to death, this could be interesting. Is this going to be me?
Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right. It looks like it. I think, yeah, I've seen this before. Alright, time to get to work. Harold Punchparty is reborn! Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get anywhere near the hair that you used to have in Fallout 3, but that's still pretty good, and I managed to get some of the battle scars that he's carried in from his various adventures. And now we can see what's actually going on around here. So I doubt there's really a whole lot to do. Ooh, I can... USA. Yeah. Wait a minute, is that... That's not the American flag. Well, not how I know it anyway. I guess this is just going to be having a look around the house. There's a... Oh, hey, look, there's a little baby. I'm not good with babies. I'm gonna... Ooh, there's a...
Wonder what Sean will grow up to be.
That's a good question. I'm not sure why the baby's name is Sean. His name should be Harold. A strong, firm name.
Your coffee. 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection.
Thank you, Codsworth.
Today's newspaper just delivered.
Awesome. I guess I'll have a seat then. And see what we've got going on here. I'm gonna have some of this amazing coffee, if it'll let me do anything with it, or am I too far away? Or I can look at the news.
More of the same.
It's fairly, this seems pretty casual, I think.
Barbarian in the jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite.
This is definitely... I'm getting a very relaxed feel from this.
Now sounds like someone made a stinky. I shall attend to young Sean.
I love you, Codsworth.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Yep. Babies and robots go together like peanut butter and jelly. Not that I really know what peanut butter and jelly tastes like, because I can't really say I'm a big fan of peanut butter. This TV's saying. Although, I know... There's a Vault-Tec van outside. Okay. Let's take a look at what else we've got in here then. Got a holotape player. I guess I could sit down and watch the news, but it's just going on. Oh, there's some alcohol. What else we got around here? I'm just really taking a look. I'm not really sure what's going on, but...
Probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
Oh, sure, okay. I'll get the door.
Good
Hello, sir.
Vault-Tec calling.
Hello. Go on, I guess.
Nice to find you, sir. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days.
Oh, no.
It's a matter of utmost...
The Vault-Tec man's mouth is just... It's not really good.
I'm here now.
So you are. So...
I guess I'll just do whatever I can to speed this along.
Well, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity.
Of course.
I'm here today to tell you that because of your family...
Oh, he's going to sell me his vault business, is he? Well, I can see how that would come in handy in times like this. In this particular game. Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is.
I could do with a rest from all these scars.
Already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
All right then. Sure.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid! Splendid.
Now, what could this possibly be?
Let's see.
I'm guessing it's going to be something to... Oh, okay then. Right. Time to see what kind of stats I can do. Don't really have a lot of points to work with at the moment, but none of the perception perks are going to be of any real use to me, and neither are any of the intelligence perks, so I'm going to keep those at 1. Endurance and strength, obviously going to be very high. Affects weapons, accuracy and VATs. Total health, I need that. Action point drain from sprinting. I'm so glad they put sprinting in this. Charisma doesn't need to be particularly high. Agility, that's got to go up. I guess I can have some luck as well. And put some more points into some other things. And that's looking... Let's see, what else could I do? I think this might be pretty good so far. Or do I put one more point into agility? No, I think I'll be fine. If it'll let me accept. You must name your character before proceeding. Oh, I forgot to name him. Okay. This won't take... well, this won't be difficult. Harold Punchparty II. There can be only one name to give this guy.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Oh, look at that. It's even got his name.
That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean,
I suppose,
no price
yeah.
is too high.
I'm gonna take a seat, you know.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Not really the kind of voice that I would...
Sean has been
What?
changed, but he absolutely refuses to call.
Excuse me?
I think he needs some of that paternal
Did you call me Harold?
to be so good at.
I must have misheard you.
You heard Codsworth.
I guess I'll go and see to the baby. There's nothing more a baby could want than to see the lovely, horribly scarred face of his father.
The two most important men in my life doing?
Oh, look at him. He's so adorable. And looks a bit plastic. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Spin. Oh, I recognise that tune. That's the tune that plays when you're doing the baby stuff in Fallout 3.
I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
Well, I guess I should... Hang on, the door's closed. I guess I'll go and see what's going on then.
Followed by... Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes. Sounds of explosions.
This doesn't sound good.
Trying to get confirmation.
Codsworth, what's your prognosis?
Lost contact with our affiliate stations. We do have coming in. That's
Nuclear detonations?
confirmed
Oh god.
reports. I repeat, confirmed
They
reports
they
of
look like they're
nations in
preparing for the worst.
Pennsylvania.
You know what you should do? You should get yourself into a Vault-Tec vault. They're pretty safe, I hear. Definitely nothing strange going on in there.
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Oh, we're running. Alright, I guess we... Oh wow, this is cool. You get to see life before the vault. I mean, no, not before the vault. Before the bombs drop, even. I wonder if we'll get to come back here later. Oh god, the frame rate. It's alright. It's alright. No biggie. There is nothing here. I guess, all these guys are busy trying to sort out their stuff. The vault must be somewhere up here. Oh, there they are. Yep, I'm on my way, sir. I know fully aware what I'm doing.
You can't stop me!
Wait. Oh, that's the guy from earlier. Is he... What's going on, sir?
Step forward, otherwise return home.
Yes?
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female.
Yeah, that's us.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, are these guys...
Ma'am. Thank God.
No, they're not Brotherhood of Steel. They're just soldiers, of course.
What's gonna happen to all
This
those
was
people
before the
outside the
Brotherhood of Steel started.
Now keep moving.
So then... I don't know. The vault must be somewhere around here, but... This seems very different to how I remember the vaults, at least in Fallout 3. They just drop you down into the vault, I guess. It's nice, though. Oh, I guess I'm not moving.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my god!
Whoa there. I know they advise not to look at a nuclear detonation because of blindness, but I guess we're, oh jeez, we're going straight in there. It's vibrating super hard, and I can't see what's going on. So, am I just in the vault now? Like, what's going to happen now? I mean, the bombs have dropped. Where could you go from here? Unless there's more stuff once I get inside, I can imagine. Probably. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, here we go. Oh, this looks nice. This looks pretty nice. Right, let's see who we've got around here. Looks like just some
Everyone, please step off the elevator.
other people.
Proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111.
Now, those of you who saw my Fallout 3 LP know that I have a rather distrusting disposition towards overseers. Well, I suppose the one in Vault 101 was a little bit high-strung, a little bit crazy, but that's, well, I guess we'll just keep going then. I'm sure Nora will follow us eventually. Is that the default name? Or is it just... It must be, because I didn't, like, do anything with her. Because I know you can swap between the male and female characters and sort of, like, do your own customization for them. But I was really only focused on one guy. Because this is only really about one guy. So this must be where they do all the processing then for all the new people. This is holding up pretty well, I have to say. Like, it looks... I quite like the graphics. I know a lot of people have been... Well, I've heard that quite a few people were not really too keen on the graphics. I can kind of see why. They do look, in my view anyway, they do look a little bit cartoony in that they're quite bright and things like that. Whereas Fallout 3 was a very sort of like dull kind of... Not exactly colourless, but there wasn't really a whole lot of like... I don't know. It seems like the saturation on the colours in here are a little bit high, is all I'm saying. Now, can I,
Thanks.
Oh, cool.
What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
Is this guy?
Follow me.
Alright then. I'm sure this is just,
Down the hallway.
I'm sure this first episode is just going to be going through the vault, I'm sure. Which, if it is, then I am sorry, but we've got to get this done, you know. Besides, can I, is there any way that I can... Yeah, there we go.
Our home.
Now we can see him in all his glory. Although, when I first sort of thought... Well, I knew obviously that I was going to make Harold Punchparty II for this LP, but I wasn't sure whether to try and make him as close as I could to the original Harold Punchparty in Fallout 3, or just try and go for something completely different. But I guess I tried a little bit with the facial hair and some of the other features as well, but you can't really get an exact copy of him.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Sure.
It'll be okay.
What's going on? This is,
He's right here. See?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll,
I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
Yep, I'm gonna be right here, looking after you guys.
Daddy's not
Now, how can I put my vault suit on?
Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
You still haven't told me how, or am I just going straight in anyway? It looks like I'm just going straight in. Oh, it's on now anyway. I guess it just auto-equips.
The pod will
So,
and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
alright then.
Time for a whole new life.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Secure.
What's going...
Occupant vitals. Normal.
I'm not quite sure I like the look of this chamber.
Complete.
It seems a bit...
5, 4.
Wait, no, those are freezing sounds. We're being frozen. Manual override. So is someone breaking me out? Well, it must be, you know. Right, let's see what's going on. I can just about make out. There's Nora and Sean. Who's that? Who's that? Someone friendly? I hope. Well, I mean, I don't want these guys to be particularly bad. Wait, I'm alive, aren't I? well, this is Harold Punchparty we're talking about. You can't take him out with cryostasis. His lion's heart will thaw any ice. Wait, what? No, what are you doing, sir? Yeah, I see you. Don't think I don't remember you. Not remember. Don't think I won't remember you. I have a photographic memory. If I see you anywhere in the wasteland, then I shit you not, you're getting a solid punch in the face. I think, well, I kind of cut through this loading screen because I really couldn't think of what to say. Oh, we're getting out, are we? Or something's happening. Hey? Alright, are we getting... Oh god, the frame rate. I can only... Well, I'm just glad that I'm not using any weapons in this LP. Because, oh, excuse me. Because I've seen some pretty horrible gifs of, like, people aiming down scopes in heavy breathing. I've seen, like, some pretty horrible gifs of people using scoped weapons, particularly in the PS4 version. And it looks quite disgusting what, like, the frame rate just drops down to. I'm going to have a look in here and see what we've got. There's, this seems, they're all, like, curled up like babies, kind of thing. I don't really want to activate any of them, just because, well, that's a bit gross, you know? Now, let's figure out the controls while we're here. So, L1 doesn't really do anything as far as I can tell. L2 is to block. That's good. R2 is to punch things. That's excellent. R1 is also to punch things, but it takes away my AP, so it must be a power attack or something. Oh, it's inaccessible. Damn it. Okay, so... No, that's still nothing. Can I get different power attacks, maybe? Or is it just... No. Triangles to jump, of course. X to interact with stuff. Circle doesn't do anything yet. Square doesn't do anything yet. I'm guessing... Yep, that's pause. What's the touchpad do? Oh, that, of course, brings it up to a third-person view. Not really a view that I like to really take as such. Oh, bobby pin. Okay. Let's see what else we got. More bobby pins. Stim pack. Definitely going to need a lot of those. Security terminal. I'm not really sure what I'd get in here. But this... I quite like the... this little sort of like loot... I'm not really sure what you'd call it. But it's the kind of system whereby like you just go around and take stuff out of containers and things like that. Because obviously in the other... There's a rad roach. You are nothing.
Giant roaches.
As I was saying, like obviously in the other Fallout games and things like that, you had to like just open the boxes and any other place you want to go into yourself. But this, you just look at it and it's all there. Right, let's see what we've got in here. Nothing around here. Don't really need to drink from this sink, as I guess like sort of health and AP meters will come up when you need them. Yeah, like when you do a power attack kind of thing. I'm not really sure what sprint is, well then I don't really think I'll need it. Nothing in this box. I've really just got to check everything, you know. I'm one of those people. Although I can't really, well, I can't be the only person, you know. That rad roach is dead. Not going through there. So I will probably kill myself. Go around it. Just got to keep my fists up at all times. You know what? I'm starting to think that I'm going to be pretty grateful for keeping my strength at like 8 so far. I'm guessing that the only real enemies around here are going to be rad roaches. Power attack. Yes. Well, I suppose you couldn't really like reuse anything else aside from your fists in this bit anyway. So since this is kind of what's going on at this point, get used to it. Because although there's a pistol here... wait, what? No. No. No, I don't want this. Get it away. Alright, we have disposed of the evil pistol, because, not quite sure why, but since I don't have a Pip-Boy at the moment, it kind of... What is that? Well, whatever it is.
Coming back later for you.
Am I, though? Am I really? I don't think I am. But I had to just store that pistol in some nearby like locker that I found, because since I don't have the Pip-Boy on me yet, as soon as I pick up a weapon, it auto-equips it. And I don't want that. I'm not going to be using weapons. weapons are for the weak. Well, I guess it's kind of what you want, really. I mean, I'm not going to burn you at the stake for using a weapon. That's just my sort of style, you know? I like to get up close and personal with my enemies. Now, let's see if we can't get into this door, or is it just going to go straight into it? Open evacuation tunnel. Yep, that's good. Now, what's this thing about the cryolator weapon? Portable on-demand form. So, the cryolator is like a weapon that freezes people, I guess. That sounds pretty cool. I might have to come back for that later, just for money purposes kind of thing. With a gun equipped, no thanks. Guns are not cool. I'm just going to punch everything. Wow, punching is slow in this. This could, this may affect things, but hopefully it shouldn't do. Because with leveling up, I don't know if any of you guys know about this, but there are no skills in Fallout 4. I'm just going to run through all this now. There are no skills. All the perks are done through, like, your special stats kind of thing. So, you can get perks based on how high your stat is. So, for instance, you have 10 strength perks. To get, say, Iron Fist, you need a strength of at least 1, and that's the lowest tier perk that you can get for strength. And for any other perks that require higher strength, then you need, obviously, to have the minimum requirements for it. I'm not taking that. So, I mean, I guess there are some videos that explain this better than I do, because I can't really explain it. I feel like I've gone in a big circle. But anyway, like, there's not really any real reason for me to, like, go back and, oh god, I'm sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, shit. So yeah, there aren't any skills in Fallout 4 through perks, but, I'm glad that, oh god, I don't know what I was saying again, but I'm sure it'll come back to me. Somebody will know what I'm trying to say, although I can't imagine, like, the amount of effort they'd try and take to just sort of be like, what the hell was this guy trying to say? There it is. There's the remarkable Pip-Boy. Now then, hopefully, this should make things much easier. There's the little Vault Boy. Give me the big thumbs up. That's good. Aha! Here we go. Alright, so, there's my special stats. That's what I was trying to talk about. Agility. Hopefully, if I level up my agility, then it'll make me punch faster. Because when you level up, you can pick a perk to get, or you can increase one of your special stats. And sometimes, if there are perks that I can get, well, if there are perks that I want, but I can't necessarily get them because of level requirements, then I'll probably just put them in, like, into, like, stats or whatever, kind of. There's the map. I'll have to get a look at that later, I guess, once I've, taken a better look at this kind of thing. Oh god, there's so much stuff. Here's that perk chart I was talking about. So these are all my stats, as you can see. Each star represents one rank that I have in that stat. And down here, you've got your perks for each stat. So these are all the strength perks. You can see on the side there where it says L01, that's like level kind of thing. So level 3, the armourer perk, I have to have a strength of at least 3. And then if you go all the way down to rooted, then you need a strength of at least 9. But the ones that are kind of blanked out are the ones that you can't really get as such. So that's that kind of system. And I guess once I level up and start putting perks into things, I guess we'll see what it's kind of like. Because it's quite, I don't know, it's pretty good. I'll just have to see how it goes, I reckon. Because, oh god, I forgot I was going again. I am entranced by this game. Like, for real. But, yeah, the perks have a special, like, stat requirement, but they also have a level requirement, which is why I think that sometimes I might just be spending, like, level up points on, like, special stats, for instance. Now, let's see how this door is going to open, because I can't see myself getting along, unless it's going to give us, like, a platform that we can walk across, maybe? I hope so. Let's watch this door open and see where we're going to get to, because, well, I can't... Oh, yeah, I know where we are now. This is, yeah, I remember this. I was really confused as to where we are. Jeez, that's bright. Oh, okay. I guess we're moving along. Is that a note? Can I read it? No, it's just a Vault-Tec thing. Oh, there's the platform to the outside. Double check, make sure nothing's around here that I can scavenge. Nope. The door is opening. Some kind of angelic orchestra. Well, not really, but... Okay. Now, do I want to change anything? No, I don't. You can't rush perfection. And by that, I mean, there's going to be a lot of this that's cut out, whereby, like, obviously, I made my character and all that. So, these will be my loading screens for now, I see. Those who reserved spots in Vault 111 had no idea they would be cryogenically frozen. In fact, almost every vault was actually a secret social experiment conducted by Vault-Tec. And that's why I mentioned earlier that the vaults kind of seemed a little bit going on, because even Vault 101 was kind of not exactly like they were hiding some stuff, you know that. Alright, here we go. We're going to emerge into the wastes. Ah, so bright. War never changes, that's for sure. Go home. Do I go home? I don't know. I've had a, ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. Well, I suppose I could see what's home. I've got no reason to do that. Oh, Nuka-Cola. Is that empty? I don't know. It probably is. Yep, it's empty. Don't need that. Okay, there's the button. There's a wrench there. Can I... What's... Ah, so much stuff. Alright, we're good now. We're going to take a little look around, see if I can find my way home, and then we'll see what kind of... Well, we'll just see if we can end it off possibly when I get home, because I don't really want this to drag on for ages and ages kind of thing, because I don't really know how long like you guys would be willing to watch this kind of thing. And I certainly need to kind of get my head around what's going on. So let's just go down here. Fortunately, as I said, I have a photographic memory, so I should be able to remember where I need to go. Is that... Oh, I can sprint! Yes! Whoa, no, wrong one. That's what I wanted. Right, let's get a look at that. Use R and down to adjust your views. Wow, he's got... Look at that run. He's got some serious knee action there. Look at that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Lift those knees. Get him up high. Right, now. Codsworth, you're alive?
As I live and breathe.
Yes, it's me.
It's really you.
It is most definitely me. What happened?
Codsworth. What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geranium still being the envy of science...
Things have been dreadfully dull around here. Now, can I... Yeah, that's for sure. I'm sure glad I put these dialogue subtitles on, though, so I can just at least talk through some of this stuff. Not that I necessarily want to, but... Well, I don't know. Where is your better half, by the way? Well... They killed her.
They killed her.
I'm gonna find them.
These things you're saying,
I'm gonna find them. And when I do, I'm gonna pound their faces into the dirt.
Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages.
I do need a distraction. I need to punch something!
Or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game.
Yeah, about Sean. He's been kidnapped.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him.
I'm going to find him, so I can find some kind of court around here, and get his name legally changed to Harold. So he can become Harold Punchparty III, if Fallout 5 is ever made. But I guess we're calling this pretty early so far. 200 years? What's this about 200 years?
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor things.
200 years after the bombs dropped.
That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner.
Well, that would be awkward. You get all, like, fancied up, ever, and you're 200 centuries late. Just like, at times, people withhold information, or caps. You can attempt to persuade them into sharing both. Are you okay? What's this little yellow thing here?
You're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, okay.
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries.
Now this is something. Robots displaying emotion.
No one to serve.
I guess this is kind of a bit like Bender from Futurama then.
First 10 years trying to keep the
Nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Oh, that's great. I love you, Codsworth.
nothing. And
Well, you tried, I guess. I suppose he's just going to talk about how dreadful it was keeping the house, like, all nice and pretty after the bombs dropped. It's kind of hard to maintain a house when all that's going on. You gotta stay focused.
Whoa. Focus, Codsworth.
I love how it's got, like, how your player has voice acting in this now. I mean, I suppose it would be a bit too much to ask to give them, like, different voices kind of thing, because that would just take far too much work, but it's just seeing your character's name come up in the dialogue subtitles. It's that little bit of satisfaction knowing that that's your character.
everything happened.
Yep, everything happened all at the same time. Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we?
Yeah, that's true.
Together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Maybe. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, I don't know, but I guess we're gonna pick up this search later, I think, because this has gone on for long enough. Wait a minute, actually, no. Codsworth, where are you going? You're starting this without me. Get back here. Oh, this isn't looking very good. This isn't looking very good at all. Hey, Nuka-Cola. And some beans. My beans! What the hell? Oh, Codsworth. That was ingenious. Go, Codsworth. Fight. Wait a minute. Bloatflies? Oh, God, I hate bloatflies. Well, you know what? I guess bloatfly gland. I've never seen any of these things. Oh, it's like crafting stuff, I'm guessing. You know what, though? This is like the first episode. This is a pretty good game, you know? I guess I could keep things going a little bit. Oh, what's going on, Codsworth? I guess we could search the neighborhood then, and if we have to do something that doesn't involve someone, or like us following someone around who's just going to keep walking and walking forever, then I guess we can call it off there. Someone is stalking us, you say? Who could it be? A surprise! Go, Codsworth. I'm gonna loot all this stuff while you're here. See what's going on. Well, I can't imagine that there's a whole lot around here. All bottle caps. Did you? I missed it again. God damn it. Yeah, they're out there, you know.
Someone's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
We've got to do something. Concord?
They only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Are
What?
still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way?
I can't exactly say my American geography is on point, but that sounds like somewhere where we need to go, perhaps. Map updated. Alright, investigate Concord. So, with that, we can investigate Concord in the next episode, as it were, because this has gone on for quite a while. I know I've punched a few things, took some rad roaches out, but perhaps in the next episode we will go forth and seek more noble and worthy opponents, perhaps. So with that then, I will see you guys later.